Good day everyone. My name is Rom Richmond Go, and I'm going to present about our Module 4 entitled Managing Production and Service Operation. So, starting with our main topics, which are the operation definition and the production process. So, first of all, what is operation? So, according to Aldag and Stearns, it is any process that accepts input and uses resources to change those outputs into useful ways. So let me give you an final goods and services examples with industrial chemical produced by chemical manufacturing firms. Next is the service produced by construction firms. Next is the electrical products produced by electrical manufacturing firms. Next is the electronic products produced by electronics manufacturing firms. Next is the mechanical device produced by manufacturing firms. And lastly, the engineering consultancy service produced by engineering consultancy firms. So, one example of chemical manufacturing firms is the Aerosense. So, Aerosense cabin disinfectant is a disinfecting agent for hard surface in an aircraft, such as the trays, basins, toilets, and its surroundings. So, aircraft disinfection is recommended by the International Health Regulation of the World Health Organization. So, next, let me give you an example about construction firms. So, one example of this is the SMDC. So, SMDC develops primary homes that attract customer looking for convenient location, aspiration, yet affordable residences. Its customer focus helped SMDC to develop a business model that aims to turn over units at the fastest rate in the sector without compromising its quality. Next is a electrical manufacturing firm, which is the AITI, or Aviation Instrument Technology Incorporation. So the AITI was found in the late 1990s to design, build, and supply aircraft instruments like radios, multifunction display that is used in commercial and government military flight simulators and vehicle simulators. So next is electronic manufacturing firms, which is the JEI, or called the Janko Electronics Incorporation. So they specialize in printed circuit boards, electronic assembly that use on aircrafts. And they also produce electrochemical box build, medical devices manufacturing, and RF testing service, supply chain management, and the precision engineering. So next is manufacturing firms. So one example of this is the Rolls-Royce industry. So the Rolls-Royce aviation industry produce an extensive line of civilian and military aircraft, both alone and joint venture with companies in Europe, United States, and Japan. So majority of their products, including the Trent and BR211 turbofan that is used on famous aircraft manufacturers like Boeing and Airbus. So lastly, a engineer consultancy firm. One example of this is the Japan Consultants Incorporation, which is as the only consulting firm in Japan designated to airports. So the JAC has provided construction consulting services over the years of many airports. Building an airport requires a depth knowledge and expense and expertise spanning various fields. So, our next topic talks about the production process. So, as you can see in this diagram, we have three steps on achieving the production process, which are the inputs, transformation process, and its output. So, let me give you a deeper understanding about these steps, starting with the input. So, in input, we have four factors, which are the land, labor, capital, and entrepreneurship or entrepreneur. So, first of all, land. Land is required to construct factories and industries to carry out the production process. And in addition with that, land is a great importance to mankind. Next is labor. Labor is the effort of people contributed on the production of the goods and services. Next is capital. Capital is a factor of production that has been produced for use in the production of other goods and services. Like example of this capital is the office buildings, machinery, tools, and of course, the money itself. And lastly, the entrepreneurship or entrepreneur. So this is a person or a talent who can combine the other factors of production, like what I said, the land, labor, and capital, in order to earn a profit. And next is the transformation process, starting with the procedures. So, procedures is an internal regulatory document of an enterprise that determines the methods of production. They also tackles the technological standards, facilities, condition, and the processing procedures. Next is the equipment and technology. So these two benefit business as it allows them to produce higher qualities, make products more consistent, and be more cost effective. These both reduce costs and improves the health of employees. And lastly, output. Output has two factors which are products and services. So, as we all know, products is a tangible item that is put on the market for acquisition, attention, and consumption. While for the service, it is an intangible item which arises from the output of one or more individuals. So that's all for my report. Thank you for listening and have a good day.